What if living to 100 isn't about luck or expensive treatments, but about what you put on your plate every day? For millions of older adults, the answer to longer life and better health could be sitting right in the produce aisle. And surprisingly, it's not about complex diets or exotic ingredients. It's about 5 simple fruits. In this video, we're revealing the 5 fruits older adults should eat daily if they want to stay sharp, mobile, and full of energy well into their 90s, and maybe even hit that triple-digit birthday. These aren't trendy fruits of the moment or miracle claims. Each of these has real research behind them and decades of anecdotal support from people who seem to defy aging, one bite at a time. From tiny berries packed with brain-boosting compounds to juicy fruits that help protect your arteries. We're about to explore how the right fruit, consistently eaten, can turn your body into a stronger, more youthful version of itself. Stay with me until the end, because you might just find that your everyday snack could be the secret to living a longer, more vibrant life. If you're someone who believes that aging doesn't mean slowing down, but rather tuning into what your body needs most, this video is for you. Let's get started. Number 1, blueberries. One of the clearest signs that a fruit is worth adding to your daily routine is when researchers keep calling it brain food, and blueberries have earned that title again and again. For older adults, especially those who want to stay mentally sharp, well into their 80s and 90s, few natural foods offer as much support as this tiny, deep blue fruit. What makes blueberries so powerful is their unusually high level of antioxidants, particularly a group called anthocyanins, which have been shown to protect aging brain cells and support memory function over time. When you eat blueberries regularly, you're not just enjoying a sweet, refreshing snack. You're actively feeding your brain the tools it needs to fight off the decline that often comes with age. These antioxidants work by reducing oxidative stress, which is one of the main contributors to cognitive aging and memory problems. In simpler terms, oxidative stress is like rust, building up in your brain's wiring, and blueberries help scrub it clean. Studies have found that older adults who consume blueberries daily perform better on memory tests and show improved communication between brain cells. That means better recall, clearer thinking, and less of those frustrating "where did I put my keys?" moments. But the benefits of blueberries don't stop at the brain. They also help regulate blood sugar, support healthy blood pressure, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Inflammation, as many of us know, is a quiet culprit behind many chronic diseases, heart problems, joint pain, and even certain types of cancer. And by eating foods that reduce that internal fire, like blueberries, you're giving your body a chance to heal, protect, and thrive from the inside out. Let me tell you about a man named Walter, age 81, who started adding a small bowl of blueberries to his oatmeal every morning. He wasn't trying to change his life, he just liked the taste. But after a few months, he noticed. He felt more alert in the mornings and wasn't fumbling for names the way he used to. His doctor said his blood pressure had improved slightly too. Walter told me, "I didn't expect much, but somehow my mind just feels clearer, like I'm more present." That's the quiet power of consistency, of giving your body exactly what it needs, day after day, even in small doses. You don't need to eat a pint a day. Just a handful in the morning, or tossed into yogurt, or even blended into a smoothie, is enough to create steady benefits over time. The key is making it a habit, not a once-in-a-while treat, but a daily ritual. Because when you feed your brain well, your entire body follows. So the next time you're at the store, consider grabbing a container of blueberries, not just for the taste, but for your future self. Because those tiny berries could be planting the seeds for a clearer, stronger, more confident tomorrow. Number 2, avocados. If there's one fruit that has completely changed how we understand fat, it's the avocado. For most of our lives, we were told that fat was bad, that we should avoid it to keep our hearts healthy. But what we know now is this: not all fats are created equal. And the kind of fat found in avocados, known as monounsaturated fat, is one of the most powerful allies we have for aging well, especially when it comes to heart health, joint comfort, and maintaining energy levels as we get older. Avocados are rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and they contain plant-based compounds that naturally reduce inflammation throughout the body. For seniors, that's incredibly important. Chronic inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of many age-related issues like arthritis, flare-ups, blood vessel damage, even fatigue that doesn't seem to go away. By adding avocado to your diet, you're not just enjoying a creamy, satisfying fruit, you're actively calming the fires of inflammation that quietly wear you down over time. There's also a unique bonus when it comes to joint health. The natural oils and nutrients in avocados help lubricate joints and improve flexibility, especially in the knees and hips. That means less stiffness when you get up in the morning and more confidence when you're walking across the room or getting in and out of the car. And because avocados help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, they actually make other healthy foods you eat even more beneficial. It's like a catalyst that amplifies the value of your entire meal. I remember talking to a woman named Janet. She's 76. Now, who said she never touched avocados until her daughter brought her some during a visit? At first, she didn't like the texture. It felt like butter in my mouth, she laughed. But her daughter kept adding slices to her salad or mashing it on toast. And before long, Janet was eating half an avocado a day without thinking twice. 3 months later, her cholesterol numbers had improved. Her blood pressure had dipped, and most importantly, she said her morning walks no longer left her knees aching. I feel younger than I should, she told me. And honestly, isn't that the goal? You don't need to turn into a guacamole fanatic. Just adding a few slices to your lunch, or mixing it into a tuna salad, or spreading it on toast with a sprinkle of salt and pepper, it's enough. The key is consistency. When something so simple can make such a quiet, powerful difference in how your body feels and functions, it's worth making space for it every day. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, pomegranates. There's a reason ancient cultures once called the pomegranate the fruit of life. Inside every bright red shell is a cluster of tiny seeds, bursting with juice, flavor, and some of the most powerful plant compounds known to modern science. For seniors, especially those concerned about heart health and circulation, this is a fruit worth paying attention to. Because pomegranates don't just taste good, they support your body where it matters most, your arteries, your blood flow, and your protection against silent inflammation. What makes pomegranates so special is their unique set of antioxidants, including one called punicalagon, which has been shown to reduce oxidative stress and help prevent plaque buildup in arteries. In simpler terms, pomegranates act like a cleanup crew for your blood vessels. As we age, our arteries naturally stiffen and narrow, a process that often goes unnoticed until it becomes a problem. But the polyphenols in pomegranate juice help keep those vessels supple, elastic, and free from the blockages that can lead to heart attacks or strokes. But that's not all. Pomegranates also support better blood flow, especially to the brain and the extremities. That's why many people who eat pomegranates regularly report fewer cold feet moments, better focus, and more stamina throughout the day. For older adults, where circulation starts to decline slowly year by year, this kind of support is not just helpful, it can be life-changing. Imagine walking longer without tiring out, feeling clearer, mentally, and even having fewer nighttime leg cramps, all because of a little fruit that's been around for centuries. I remember Ed, a 72-year-old retiree, who had been feeling sluggish and frustrated. His doctor told him his blood pressure was creeping up and recommended medication. But Ed wanted to try lifestyle changes first. He started drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice with breakfast each morning. No added sugar, just the real thing. Within a couple of months, not only had his blood pressure improved slightly, but he also noticed he was waking up more refreshed. "It's like my body feels cleaner inside," he told me. "I can't explain it, but something's working." Now, just a heads up, pomegranates can be messy to eat, but you don't have to wrestle with the whole fruit every time. Many grocery stores sell fresh pomegranate seeds in cups, or you can opt for 100% juice. Just make sure it's not loaded with sugar or additives. Even a few spoonfuls of the seeds sprinkled on yogurt or oatmeal can do the trick. This isn't about becoming obsessed with one magical food. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to stay vibrant, clear, and strong from the inside out. When you add something like pomegranate to your routine, you're not just nourishing your body, you're investing in years of better circulation, better cognition, and better energy. Number 4, apples. An apple a day may sound like an old saying, but there's a reason that little phrase has stuck around for generations. Apples are one of the simplest, most accessible fruits you can find, and yet their benefits for older adults go far beyond what most people realize, especially when it comes to digestive health, immune support, and even reducing the risk of serious conditions like stroke and diabetes. This humble fruit quietly does a lot of heavy lifting. One of the most powerful features of apples is their fiber content, particularly a type called soluble fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar levels and keeps your digestion smooth and steady. As we age, many of us find that our digestive systems don't work quite like they used to. Irregularity, bloating, and sluggish metabolism can all creep in slowly. But apples help get things moving again, gently and naturally. They act like nature's broom, sweeping through your system and helping everything flow just a little better. And that same fiber also plays a key role in heart health. Soluble fiber helps lower bad LDL cholesterol by binding to it in the digestive tract and flushing it out before it ever has a chance to clog your arteries. That means fewer blockages, better circulation, and a reduced risk of heart attacks and strokes just by making room for one fruit in your day. On top of that, apples are rich in a plant compound called quercetin, which acts as a natural anti-inflammatory and immune booster. That's why older adults who eat apples regularly often report fewer colds, quicker recoveries, and better resilience during the winter months. Let me share the story of Alice, 78, who always thought apples were just a snack for kids. She'd often reach for cookies or crackers when she wanted something easy. But after attending a nutrition seminar at her local senior center, she started replacing her afternoon snacks with a crisp apple and a slice of cheddar cheese. It wasn't a huge change, but within weeks, she noticed she felt fuller longer, had fewer cravings for sweets, and wasn't waking up as often during the night. Her doctor even noticed a slight improvement in her A1C levels. "I didn't expect much," she told me, "but something about it just feels good. My stomach's happier, and so am I." And that's the thing. It's not about dramatic transformations overnight. It's about small choices that add up. One apple might not seem like much, but over weeks and months, it becomes a pattern. And those patterns become your foundation. Eating apples consistently helps train your body to stabilize blood sugar, ease digestion, and maintain a healthy weight, all things that get harder to manage as we age, but become much easier when we work with our bodies instead of against them. So if you're looking for a no-fuss, no-prep way to boost your health, look no further than the fruit bowl on your counter. Reach for an apple, not because it's trendy or exotic, but because it works. And sometimes the answers we need aren't new at all. They've just been quietly waiting for us to notice them. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, avocados. If there's one fruit that has quietly earned its place as a champion of longevity and vitality, especially for older adults, it's the avocado. Yes, it's a fruit, even though it doesn't taste sweet like the others we've mentioned. But don't let that fool you. Inside every soft green scoop is a treasure chest of healthy fats, vital nutrients, and anti-aging compounds that nourish your heart, brain, joints, and more. This is the kind of food that doesn't just help you live longer, it helps you live better. What makes avocados unique among fruits is their richness in monounsaturated fats. These are the good fats, ones that support healthy cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and feed your brain the fuel it needs to stay sharp. As we grow older, our brain becomes more vulnerable to decline. Memory slips, focus drifts, mental fatigue sets in more easily. But avocados provide both the healthy fats and key vitamins, like B6, folate, and vitamin E, that help protect brain cells from damage and support stable cognitive function over time. That same combination of fats and nutrients also helps joints stay lubricated and pain-free. For seniors dealing with stiffness, arthritis, or limited mobility, adding half an avocado to a salad or sandwich can be a small but powerful step toward relief. The anti-inflammatory properties in avocado help ease swelling in the joints and support better flexibility. And for those managing blood sugar or trying to maintain a healthy weight, avocados are a surprisingly smart choice. Despite being calorie-dense, they help you feel full longer and prevent spikes in blood sugar, making them a satisfying and steadying part of any meal. I once spoke with a man named Harold, age 81, who started adding avocado to his breakfast every morning. Not in fancy smoothies or complicated recipes, just a simple slice on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. After a few months, he noticed his knees weren't aching as much, and his afternoon brain fog had started to lift. "I used to hit a wall around 2 p.m., he said. "Now I'm outside trimming hedges or reading a good book. I don't even think about that slump anymore." It didn't happen overnight, But that quiet consistency made all the difference. And that's really the theme of today's message. These superfruits don't work through magic or hype. They work through presence, by showing up in your meals day after day. Avocados in particular are a steady anchor in a world of changing fads. You don't need to chase the newest diet or spend a fortune on supplements. You just need to build habits around the foods that support your health from the inside out. So whether you scoop it into a salad, mash it on toast, or slice it with some eggs, try making avocado a regular guest at your table. It might not shout for attention, but over time, it will quietly support your heart, mind, and mobility in ways that truly matter. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. Getting older doesn't mean giving up vitality. It doesn't mean we sit back and accept whatever aches, fatigue, or fog come our way. In fact, for many of us, aging becomes the very invitation to care more deeply about what we eat, how we move, and how we live. And when you realize that something as simple as adding fruit to your daily routine can support your heart, sharpen your memory, ease your joints, and even add years to your life, it almost feels too good to be true. But the truth is, nature has been giving us the answers all along. We just have to pay attention. Whether it's the antioxidants in blueberries, the vitamin C in kiwis, the potassium in bananas, the fiber in apples, or the healthy fats in avocados, each of these fruits plays a role, not just in how long we live, but in how well we live. And when you combine them, making them part of your daily habits instead of once-in-a-while treats, the benefits don't just add up, they multiply. They support each other, reinforcing different systems in your body and helping you create a stronger, more balanced foundation for the years ahead. Now, here's what I hope you'll take away from all this. You don't have to overhaul your diet overnight. You don't have to become a health guru or live off smoothies. Just start with what feels doable. Maybe you add a banana to your breakfast. Maybe you keep blueberries in the freezer for an easy dessert. Maybe you slice up some apple with cheese in the afternoon instead of reaching for a cookie. Small shifts, done consistently, often bring the biggest rewards. It's not about being perfect, it's about being intentional. So here's to you, to your health, your strength, and your future, to taking small steps every day that lead to big, beautiful changes over time, and to believing deep down that your best years are still unfolding. Sometimes it's just one fruit away. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.